Hi guys! Welcome to Senscape. Napapansin nyo naman na siguro na ang mainstream media medyo hindi na patas at meron ng pinapanigan. Halata naman kahit ako matagal ko nang nahalata yan Gaya na lang nitong napanood kong interview ni Pinky Webb dun sa On Point dito kay Mike Defensor, na ako sa observation ko lang is parang ang gustong palabasin talaga dito ni Pinky Webb hindi credible ang star witness na iprinisenta ni Marcoleta. May naitanong pa nga niya, syempre dinefensahan to ni Mike Defensor. So tinanong naman niya kung ang abogado naman na nagnotaryo ang nagsisinungaling, so ano naman ang magiging motibo nito? Syempre, ano pa nga ba, 'di ba? Ikaw alam mo naman, di mo naman na kailangang itanong 'yan. Syempre, yung inakusahan, yung idiniin ng star witness, yun yung magkakaroon ng motibo, 'di ba? Malamang tinakot. Syempre, alam niya namang makapangyarihan 'yun, 'di ba? Panoorin niyo 'to. Ito pa isang tanong ni Pinky kay Micah na hindi ko alam kung matatawa ako o mag-iisip ako kung binibigyan niya ng warning si Mike. Kasi sabi niya, hindi kaya ikaw ang magkakaproblema dito kasi parang sinasabi mong nagsisinungaling yung abogado. Para sa akin ang obvious naman talaga na ang abogado ang nagsisinungaling, di ba?
Yes.
Is Gutesa telling you na talagang ginawa niya yon at dun siya talaga nagpunta kay attorney Pichi Rosas Espiras?
Yes, Pinky, the truth is, walang motive si Gutesa na manloko ng notaryo. Kasi yung sinabi naman niya sa Senate is the same.
Yeah,
There's no motive on the part of Sergeant Gutesa to fake a notarized document because he said it the same. It's not perjurious on his part because it was in good faith. Now, as to the lawyer and to that office, they should investigate. Why is she backtracking now? Why is he saying now that didn't happen, that Gutesa didn't go to their office?
Just going back to what you said, na wala hong, I forget the exact word you said, walang...
The motive. No
walang
motive.
motibo si Gutesa na magsinungaling,
Yes.
hindi ho ba? Ang tanong ko po, ano po ang magiging motibo ni attorney na siya naman po ang magsinungaling?
Pwede siyang tinakot. Pwede siyang sinabihan na sabihin mo, hindi totoo yan. Because, that's the only way they can discredit this person. That's the only way they can, bring down the statements he delivered to the Senate, to the Blue Ribbon Committee. So, which is, sabi nga ng mga lawyers, I've been seeing a lot of comments on social media.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. I mean, what he said was already there. He went there in good faith. In fact, hindi nga kailangan niya magpa-notarize if he verbalized what he said in the Senate, that would have been enough legal evidence and enough weight to be part of a court proceeding. So yeah, Pinky, thank you for that. And I think yun din ang worry ko, na itong abogado medyo pinressure kasi why would you now deny that you notarize a statement? Doesn't make sense.
Any ideas, sir, if indeed the attorney, as you claim, was pressured, who would pressure her?
People who were mentioned, I would think. People who would be affected, I would think. I checked the background of the lawyer, and I believe that she currently works in the Bureau of Jail, the penology and penology. So I'm not sure. I don't want to cast aspersions on the lawyer, but yes, I think it should be investigated by the Blue Ribbon Committee.
But before we go on a break, sir, just do you feel that posibleng kayo naman po ang magkaproblema because you're the one basically now saying that this lawyer is the one lying?
Hindi kasi alam mo, Pinky, from day one naman I don't want to get involved, and this person said these things and I facilitated that he give a statement to Senator Marcoleta. If they will give me a problem, so be it, because this is for the country. This is a problem of corruption. Everyone's complaining about it. Everyone knows about it. I think it's about time that we address this issue.
Okay, quick question, sir. Yung sinabi niyo nagkita po kayo, sabi mo may dala na po siyang draft statement, hindi ho ba? Would you know sino ang tumulong kay Sergeant Gutesa na gawin na po yung draft statement nung nagkita-kita po kayo together with Senator Marcoleta?
No, Pinky. In fact, hindi pa naman notarized yun eh. It was
Yes.
just salaysay that he did.
Opo,
It came
pero-
from him.
Pero meron na hubang tumulong sa kanya? Typewritten na ho ba yun? Yung kanyang sinabing draft statement? Ano po yung pinakita niya sa inyo?
Typewritten statement.
Did it look like the one that has been making the rounds on social media and what we've been showing? Yun na ho ba yun? Yan. Yung pong,
Basically, yeah. Basically,
yan na
yes.
yun.
Yeah.
So obviously, of course, you would get a lawyer to do that for you, right?
Yeah, I think when that was being drafted, even in fact some of the words may mga ano lang, tinwik-tweak lang.
Opo.
Yeah.
Okay. We just need to take a very short break.
Ito pa ang mga napansin kong sinabi ni Pinky kay Mike Defensor na for me it's very obvious kung saan siya nakaside. Sinabi daw ni Senator Tulfo na pwedeng mawalan ng saysay ang testimony ni Sergeant Guteza kasi nga itinanggi nung nagnotaryo na abogado na kanya yun. Well, very obvious naman, di ba, na nagsisinungaling yung abogado. At ngayon, sinabi pa ni Pinky na pwede daw nagkamali ito si Sergeant Guteza. Kasi nga, dun sa address na sinabi niyang pinagdadala ng pera. Kasi nga, sabi nga daw ni Romualdez, under renovation to since January 2024. So, kung kayo, anong iisipin niyo? Siyempre, nakakatawa, di ba? Bahala na kayong humusga.
Erwin Tulfo who said that posible ang mawala ng saysay yung testimony niya. I'm not sure if those were the exact words, sir, but to that effect. What do you say to that? And a possible background check on Gutesa, is that something you welcome, sir?
Yeah, I think it's fine. I mean, it's they should do a background check if they feel it and if they want to. But I think they should call Paul and Mark, Paul Estrada and Mark Estay to the Senate committee hearing. As far as the testimony or supposedly they're saying it's not notarized, it's up to the Senate. Pero, for me, it saddens me that there's this opportunity that we can correct the situation. May magagawa tayo para sa bayan, narinig na natin lahat. Actually, kaya naman lumabas tong si Sergeant Gutesa, kasi nagulat din siya when he found out na yung perang dinadala nila, tapos narinig na yung flood control, tapos magkano yung kinukuha ang pera. So, this was also in the minds of those doing their jobs with Congressman Saldico. So, it's up to the Senate. But what I'm saying is, I have no political motivation here. Wala akong agenda. Nagkataon siguro, he knows that I'm close to Senator Marcoleta. He wanted to say these things. He wanted to reveal what is happening. It's up to the Senate and to the government.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
I think this is our chance, the opportunity for all of us to really clear the issue and to get to the bottom of this problem.
Congressman, I did want to ask you bakit si Senator Marcoleta at sinagot nyo na nga po dahil alam nila na malapit kayo kay Senator Marcoleta. Sino ho bang may alam? Si Middleman, yung naging common friend po, o si Sergeant Gutesa mismo? I'm assuming it's the person.
Sergeant Gutesa. I think a lot of people know that, but in this particular case, it was Sergeant Gutesa who really told me about it.
And ang gusto niya talaga makausap was
Yes.
Senator Marcoleta. Okay, a denial from former Speaker Martin Romualdez. I want to put this up on screen. It was yesterday nang nilabas niya ito. Ang sabi nga niya po that yung sinasabi kasi ni Sergeant Gutesa na nagdala siya umano ng pera beginning December 2024, the former Speaker was saying that that house that was mentioned by Sergeant Gutesa has been undergoing renovation since January 2025. So, doon pa lang daw ay mali na.
Yes. Yeah. For me, again, I think it's something that should be taken up if they want to take it in the Senate committee to strengthen their evidence, or they want to take it up in court when they eventually file. Pero di ba, Pinky, if we're the ones investigating, the first things we have to establish is sino pa to yung dalawang tao. Like I mentioned kanina, minention na ni Alcantara. Second is, totoo ba tong si Gutesa? Sino ba bang kasama niya? Did they really work for Saldico? Okay, sino-sino? Ito yung mga kasama, did you really do the delivery? Did you go here? Did you go there? And so on and so forth. So what I'm saying is, if you want to shoot down Gutesa from the very onset of what he was saying, fine. Kung yun ang tingin ng Senate Committee, okay lang din sa akin. No? It's up to them. But if you want to really look into the details of what he was saying, if this is true, and check where this money is coming. Di ka natin alam kung saan yung galing yung pera eh. For all intents and purposes, baka kung saan naman yun. But if this is really the flood control money or money coming from infrastructure projects, then I think it's also incumbent upon the officials to check on what he was saying.
I guess when you read when we went through the statements made by Gutesa, hindi ho ba? Sabi nga niya, meron po silang group chat nga, kaya there were times na siya po yung kasama sa pag-deliver ng tawag po nila basura. Paminsan nakikita niya checking their chat group that there were deliveries also of basuras na wala po siya doon. But if you have Congressman Martin Romualdez saying this, siguro better to say it, quote it. The most telling flaw is the witnesses' claim that deliveries were made to McKinley beginning December 2024. Imposible yan. The property has been under renovation since January 2024. I stand corrected there. Sabi ko po January 2025.
Yeah.
Has been under renovation since January 2024 and was unoccupied except for construction workers. Falsus in uno, falsus in omnibus. False in one thing, false in everything. False rather in everything. Why do you think there was a flaw here? Bakit mo po magde-deliver ng pera 3 times a week sa isang bahay na kung saan nandun po ang mga construction workers as stated by Congressman Martin Romualdez, sir?
Yeah, again, I don't want to get in a personal fight with the speaker. We were together. We've been good friends. When he ran the first time, Senator Marcoleta and I were together. Ito para sa bansa lang. Para sa bayan, tingnan natin. If he's saying that, fine. If they want to investigate it further, simple lang naman yan, Pinky, to corroborate it. You check all those people with Saldico. Diba? You check the people who were delivering money. Did you really deliver in that address? Did you deliver in another address? Once they have that, it's finished. I don't think it would take rocket science to establish these facts or this case, for that matter, yung investigasyon nila, kung talagang gusto nila.
Posible ho bang nagkamali kaya si Sergeant Gutesa?
I really can't say, Pinky, pero klaro din naman yung sinabi niya, di ba? I delivered in this address, ito yung gate.
He mentioned the number.
Yeah, and then we do it 3 times a week. Kung hindi dito, binanggit niya yung bahay ni sa 19 Nara, yung sabi niya, kay Michael Yang. So, again,
Okay.
if they just exchange words, we really can't tell.
Okay.
But for me, if I was investigating it, I don't need to be a police and NBI nor to be a senator or congressman. Papatawag ko lang yung mga kasama doon sa trabaho and ask them, is this really true? You already have your facts.
One last question, sir. Is there anyone else? Have you spoken to anyone else that is willing to corroborate the statement of Sergeant Gutesa?
I did not talk to Sergeant Gutesa, and I don't even know the group, the 90 plus ex-Marines or the police currently, but there are messages to me by some former military officers, some friends, who are telling me, yeah, they heard that some people will be coming out.
Former Congressman Mike Defensor, sir, thank you so much for your time.
Ito pa isang napanood ko na kayo na lang din ang mag-judge kung patas ba to o hindi. Kasi si Senator Lacson daw gustong magpa-background check dito kay Sergeant Gutesa. At may isa pa silang inireport dito na si Senator Lacson daw hindi daw inabisuhan ni Senator Marcoleta na magkakaroon siya ng witness dun sa hearing last time. Ngayon, para sa akin kasi, ako napanood ko yung hearing, na napanood ko na si Senator Marcoleta nagpaalam kay Senator Lacson kung pwede siya mag-present ng witness at pumayag naman si Senator Lacson. So, sana man lang kinuha din yung side ni Senator Marcoleta nung nag-report sila nito. Di ba? Sige, kayo na rin ang humusga.
Chair of the Philippine Senate Blue Ribbon Committee orders a full background check on a witness who claims he delivered public works kickbacks to the homes of former Speaker Martin Romualdez and former House Appropriations Panel Chair Zaldi Co. The affidavit submitted by the witness to the committee is put in doubt after the lawyer who supposedly notarized it disavowed the document. RG Cruz reports.
Senate Blue Ribbon Committee Chair, Senate President Pro Tempore Panfilo Lacson wants a full background check on Orly Regala Gutesa, the witness presented by Senator Rodante Marcoleta, who testified delivering cash to Congressman Zaldi Co and former Speaker Martin Romualdez. Lacson said in a social media post that the witness was presented without due notice and courtesy to him as chairman, as he noted the gravity of Gutesa's allegations. A press release from Lacson's office also noted the complication presented by the disavowal of the notary public on Gutesa's affidavit. Senate rules governing inquiries in aid of legislation require a witness to submit a prepared statement for the record to the committee's secretary not less than 24 hours in advance of the hearing. The testimony must also be under oath. Before testifying, Gutesa took the oath to tell only the truth. He was also asked if his affidavit was notarized.
Ito po, pinanotaryo ninyo. Nakikita ko rin po. Totoo po ba itong notaryong ito?
Totoo po, Your Honor. Marcoleta said Gutesa was referred to him by former Congressman Michael Defensor. On Friday, Gutesa failed to show up for his scheduled witness evaluation at the Department of Justice. During Thursday's hearing of the Blue Ribbon panel, Senator Francis Pangilinan sought a probe into the wife of Commission on Audit Commissioner Mario Lipana. Pangilinan says Lipana's wife has a contract with the government. The senator also wants to look into Lipana's accountabilities even if he is an impeachable official.
Interesting enough, ang asawa ni Mr. Commissioner Lipana, ang ginagamit niya doon sa kontrata is her maiden name. Olympus Mining and Builders Group Philippines, represented by Marilu G. Laurio. So mukhang mayroong concealment, no?
Meanwhile, Divina Law Legal Counsel for former Senator Bong Revilla said the former lawmaker condemns the allegations raised by former DPWH Undersecretary Roberto Bernardo, calling it absolutely untrue. They add Revilla is ready to fully cooperate with investigators and the former senator will face the challenges head-on. RG Cruz, ABS-CBN News.
Ang masasabi ko lang, bawat isa sa atin binigyan tayo ng Diyos ng wisdom. Alam natin kung anong tama at mali. Kaya sana lang, doon lang tayo sa laging tama para malinis ang konsensya natin. 'Di ba? Thank you guys for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. God bless.